Hi. Okay, I can do this. Hi. What am I saying? Hi, my name is Minju. And I'll be leaving. Oh God, I can't do this. Oh, I hate girls like me.
Here I go.
Okay, let's be mature. Hi, my name's Minju and I'll be leaving to Chiang Mai, Thailand at the end of May. The need for safety is like a human need, but also like, for example, we set up a school in like Africa. Like girls are too scared to go to school because often on the way to school they'll get raped or sexually assaulted, and even in the school buildings. So this lack of justice is actually like crippling like what we're trying, the good things that we're trying to do. In Thailand, I would be working as a communications intern at a human rights NGO called International Justice Mission, or IJM for short. What IJM does as an organization is that they seek to bring rescue and justice to victims of like slavery and sexual exploitation and violent oppression. And so I'll be going there as a communications intern to write for them. So I'll be writing to raise awareness and tell their stories from Thailand. Currently at this moment, 30 million people being held as modern-day slaves around the world, and also 2 million children are being exploited into the sex trade. And not only this, but a lot of the cases of sexual exploitation and violent oppression never get to see justice in the third world because of their justice systems. So one of the statistics is that in Bolivia, a man that commits sexual assault to a child has more of a chance of slipping in the shower and dying than going to jail for its crime. So one of the biggest things that IJM tries to do is help these third world countries to develop justice systems. And one of the things that all humans need, they have this desire for justice. You might have a small injustice done to you in our society in Sydney. Maybe someone cuts you off or someone rips you off a few dollars or something like that, and you have this injustice in your heart that you really want solved. You should imagine maybe in a third world country, if your daughter is raped or if your child is stolen to be sold into a sex trafficking ring, and you have this injustice done to you. But in the third world country, especially as a poor person, you will never see justice. No one will listen and nothing will happen. And I think these are one of the things that we really need to address to the poor third world countries in our poverty relief efforts. Not only that we provide food and education and clothes, but also safety, knowing that their government and police systems aren't corrupt and that they will stick up for them. One day when I was reading more into these situations and about people that had suffered under slavery and sexual exploitation, human trafficking, all of these things, one of the things that dawned to me was, why her and not me? How come like a girl the same age as me, no different to me, how come she was going through all of these horrible things and I got to live a comfortable life in Australia? And I just had this realization that I didn't earn any of this. You know, I didn't deserve any of this. I didn't deserve to be born into a Korean family, living in Australia with a good education and always food in my stomach. I didn't earn it. I was just, you know, born into it. And if we were non-Christian, we would just say that it was pure luck or pure chance that she ended up in that family, in that situation, in that country, and I ended up here. And, you know, once I realized how lucky, blessed I was, and once I realized that I didn't earn any of this, you know, maybe I did study, but I was given the opportunity. She never was, you know, and maybe I do work for my money and I deserve these clothes, but when we get to the bottom of it, it was because of the opportunities I was given and the place I was born into. And I guess once I realized this, I really felt like, so what am I going to do? What am I going to do with this freedom that I didn't deserve? What am I going to do with all this wealth and knowledge and opportunities that I didn't deserve? Am I just going to live here and be comfortable while another girl, millions of girls my age, suffer at the hands of like torture and sexual exploitation? And so I think that is one of the greatest things that convicted me in my journey of committing to go to IJM and find out more and see what I can do for the effort of justice into the third world countries. Please pray for me while I'm in Thailand. Your prayers will mean so much to me. And so I just want to share with you 3 prayer points. So 1, for God's protection and guidance while I'm in Thailand. And also could you please pray for financial providence while I'm in Thailand, as I'll be working unpaid for 10 months. But 2, please pray that God will really help me seek excellence in the work that I do, and that every word that I write will really be to glorify God and expand His kingdom. 3, Please pray that while I'm in Thailand, whether I'm in working hours or not, that I would really be able to be a light in Chiang Mai, that God will help me to make relationships with Thai people, and that I'll be able to be a partner in the gospel in Thailand. And such a loser! Get your crap together!